Happy hump day, coming in live. I'm freezing. I had like my workout top on, like ready to like crush, and I'm like, it's freezing. So I put on a sweater, and now I got my Frenchie. So happy freaking hump day. Welcome to the Breakfast Show. If you are brand spanking new, you've never been a part of the Breakfast Show, it's a freaking honor to have you. Happy Wednesday. Hey, do me a favor. In the comments, if you can hear me, drop a 1. Drop a 1 because you are number 1. We should be streamed right now in 4 places. We should be on Facebook. We should be on Instagram. We should be on TikTok. And eventually we should be on YouTube. If you are brand new to the Breakfast Show, first and foremost, it truly is a freaking honor to meet you. I'm not even just saying that. Christine, thank you. 8490. Dorothy. Oh, you can't hear me on Facebook? TikTok, you can't hear me? I see all these amazing humans jumping on and you can't even drop a 1 because you can hear me. Man, okay. So, if you are brand new to the Breakfast Show, it is actually a thing. It happens every single Monday through Friday. Guaranteed episodes between 8 and 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So welcome. It is an honor. I highly recommend to hit follow. I highly recommend to hit the add friend button. And if you are returning, I love your face, so welcome back for yet another sassy episode. Today's episode will rock your socks off. I just got done listening to an entire episode from an expert, holistic naturopath approach to biohacking and engineering the body to turn it into a massive fat-burning machine to not only drop weight, but to improve muscle tone if that's something you want to do, and to also maintain current weight loss efforts. It's pretty intriguing. So we're going to cover that, how the Breakfast Show, good morning, Carlene, how the Breakfast Show became a thing was I went on a journey to try to drop 30 pounds. I need you to kind of like close your eyes and envision me being 30 pounds heavier, because I was, okay? I dropped 30 pounds after 11 months of struggling to drop an inch. It took me 5 months. When I went on this health journey to lose weight, there was a lot of loud noise out there. I tried a lot of things. And I ended up going in for a physical. The 11th month, hi Stacy, and when I went in for a physical, I actually got a clean bill of health. My thyroid, my hormones, everything came back within range. Not even like vitamin D or anything was different. So I ended up, after that happened, sitting down with my doctor, and she talked about something called metformin to help me lose weight. Metformin is a pill that people use when they're pre-diabetic, but I guess it can help you lose weight. And I just had a pit in my gut that was like, Michelle, you've got to get out of this ruckus. You've got to get out of the rut race of doing this, doing that, and you need to figure this out. And I had been told numerous times about a book. I highly recommend that you listen and write this book down. It forever changed my life. It's called The Obesity Fix. And I listened to that book on Audible from Dr. James. I got rid of my excuses. I left him at the door because I was the girl who was like, oh, I don't have time to read a book. I tried what he said in his book. It's like, hey, Michelle, maybe you should get out of your own frickin' way and start doing and take action. And I did, and I dropped 30 pounds in 5 months. It was just about almost under the 6-month mark. I have maintained it. I've gone through perimenopause. I have gone through so many seasons of my life, skin cancer, and I've maintained it. I did not give up any foods. I did not give up desserts. I did not give up alcohol. I took my body fat percentage from 24% to today, as of this morning, 17.1%. So I'm going to share with you 3 things that you can do that will guarantee you behind anywhere you're at to get results. But I'm going to tell you something. For 6 weeks when I started this, these 3 things from this book, when I started, I did not drop an inch or a pound for 6 weeks. So I need you to know that 3 days in, when the scale goes up, or 6 days in when you didn't drop 10 pounds, you need to keep going. You need to take your scale and throw it in the frickin' garbage, because 97% of your success is coming from what your mind sees. And when you step on a scale and you see 180, your mind's like, hey, stay 180. The scale is stupid. It means nothing. I want you to marry the process, divorce the results, and I want you to keep going with the 3 things that I'm going to teach you. So if you're pumped up, you're excited, you want to either drop weight, you want to maintain weight, you want to improve your muscle tone, you want to have better energy, I want you in the comments to drop a 1, because I'm going to give you something. But you got to first be like, you know what? I'm going to acknowledge, I'm going to say it, I'm going to get out of denial, and I'm going to do these 3 things, and I'm going to give it literally for 6 weeks my all. And for 6 weeks, I'm not even going to go on a scale. That's what you're going to do. So I'm going to jump in. I'm going to start talking about the 3 things, but I'm not going to just talk to you. I can't stand when people are like, hey, you know what? Quit eating this food. Give me the why behind it. Turn me up inside. Turn up the voice. Like, why? So I'm going to share with you, hi Cheryl, all the whys behind everything. Like, I'm telling you right now, you'll have so much clarity. You'll be like, this is why I'm showing up. This is why I'm showing up. This is why I'm doing this. So number 1, we're going to talk about something that a lot of people talk about, but again, we're going to have the why behind it. So where should we talk about? Let's talk about the power of water. Okay. So I hear in this book to start drinking more water. Water is how you burn fat. Wow, that was crazy. And you want to know what's really cool is there's a term. There's a term called liposuction. And liposuction is when you go to the doctors and you suck fat out of your body. And that term was actually invented by our body. Our body goes through a process that's actually called lipolysis. It's how the body burns fat. And it doesn't matter who you are. You can be a king, a queen. I take this pill. I do the GLP shot. I don't give a crap what you do. If you're not drinking half of your weight in ounces of water, you are not burning fat. Period. Your metabolism at 30 starts to change by 0.02%. I'm not an expert. My credentials, I'm not an expert in any way, shape, or form, but I'm going to tell you that I've listened to 40 plus Audible books now by experts out there. And literally, just like with cars, there's engineers on your body right now. So you can really learn what's coming and what to do. Okay? So as far as protein, or as far as water, it's how your body burns fat. It goes through a process. We don't need to get too sciencey. That's called hydrolysis. So KK Dolphin, Disco, it needs half of your weight in ounces of water. So if you could give me, Allison or Randon or KK, your current weight so I can divide it by 2 to give an example, that would be greatly appreciated. Why water? It's how the body burns fat. Our body is over 60% made up of water. So half of your weight in ounces of water, but we're not chugging all night long. We want to actually have water in our system every hour and a half to every hour and 20 minutes. Okay, so I do 90 minutes. Every 90 minutes, I have a timer that goes off on my watch that says stop, drop, and drink water. No one out there is more important than water. I don't care if you're a CEO, a CFO, you're talking to me, you're the president, like I am drinking water. Okay, straight seltzer water is fine, but that green drink and the yellow drink and the pink drink from Costco, that's not water. Okay, so when I started drinking more water, the scale started to go up. I started to put on more weight. Want to know why? I was adding Mio and Crystal Light to it. I'm 180 down from 268. Look at KK Dolphin. KK Dolphin, how did you do it? Who wants to go from 268 pounds to 180 pounds? Tell me that in the comments. Okay, so 90 minutes we want to be drinking water. We stop, drop, and drink for 15 seconds. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Tell me in the comments, say, I can do this. 97% of your success with any of the things we're going to discuss is coming from what you say. What you say, what you think, you bring more of. What you write, what you type. So we're going to set a timer. You have on your phone right now an alarm. You have a timer. You can go in there 90 minutes. You can label it water. And literally you can right now start having 15 seconds worth of water and you can repeat it. I like to in my water. The reason why I was putting on weight is because I was putting Mio and Crystal Light in the body. I am telling you right now that there is an app. And the app is called Yucca, Y-U-K-A. You can start scanning all the things that you think you can enhance your water with. And you can start to see the toxins, the dyes, and the carcinogens that are in the things you're eating. And every time you put that stuff into your body, and it's more than the regular food they're supposed to be putting in, or more than the regular water you're supposed to be putting in, all it's doing is taking your insulin and your cortisol and making it go through the roof, and take your food when you eat, and take your drinking when you eat, and store it as fat. Period. So what do you like more? Do you like your water to be sugary and taste like Crystal Light and to drink more of it and Mio? Or do you want to drink water and have your body burning fat? Get the app Yucca. The second I pulled out Crystal Light and Mio and all the junk that I had, I literally dropped 7 freaking pounds. Okay? So you can't enhance it. Enhance it with fruit or vegetables. Okay? Cheryl, wow. Yes. So what do I have in my water today? I've got blackberries, blueberries, raspberries, strawberries frozen. Enhance your water. Do cucumbers, do lemon, do lime. What do you like? Peppermint leaves. You can do mint leaves. Whatever it is that you like, you can do. That's how you're going to infuse your water. We're only doing it for 15 seconds every 90 minutes, guys. That's nothing, right? That's nothing. Good morning, Wendy. So that's what we're going to do for our water. We're going to set a timer. Drop a 1 in the comments if you set a timer. Drop a 1 in the comments if you just set a timer, okay? Drop a 1 in the comments if you can say, I can drink every 90 minutes, 15 seconds worth of water. I want you to right now write down water on something, paper towel, toilet paper, anything, and I want you to put it next to your bed so that when you wake up, you have the constant reminder. It's like a child. You hear the crying out, you have that constant reminder that you are a parent, that you gave birth to something. Okay, buy yourself a water bottle on Amazon. Go to the gas station. I know water bottles and plastic are horrible. Get a liter. Use it for 2 or 3 days, throw it away until you can afford to get an Amazon $10 water bottle. Get a straw. And if you absolutely hate water, I did this trial with a group of people. Chew a piece of gum, it quenches the thirst. And when you quench the thirst, it'll force you to drink that water. Your bladder will get used to it within 90 days. 90 days is all it takes, because what we've done to our bladder, I read tons of books on just water. What it does in the body is it's like blowing up a big balloon when we're born, and we've got this big balloon, a bladder, okay? And in the bladder, it can hold a lot of urination. We can make it through the night, right? And as we age and as we become more dehydrated, right, it takes this big balloon and it's like letting it go, and the thing just flies around the room. Vroom, 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 vroom. And then it lands on the floor and you pick it up and it looks wilted. That's what's happened to your bladder over time. It's all wilted. So when you fill it up just a little bit, it's like, I need to release. I need to release. So your bladder will get used to it. You've got to give it 90 days. So that means you need to go all of January into February, February into March, March into April. So this isn't going to happen in 3, 4, 5 days. So that's the reason why behind water. Water helps push your food through the intestinal tract. Your intestinal tract is a lot like this, right? We think it's like this straight hamster chute where we can be upstairs and we can take the laundry and it goes down to the basement. It's not. And if we're not getting the proper water and we're not getting the proper steps, did all that pizza and breadsticks that you have last week really make its way through? There's food right now stuck within you. There's toxins and bacteria, just like if you were to go right now on the inside of a garbage disposal, like there's stuff in there. So the same is true with your body. And when we have toxins and bacteria, our body goes into flight or fight. It's actually affecting cortisol levels. And not only is it affecting cortisol levels, but what's also being affected is inflammation and bloating. Our stomachs stick out to nowhere because we're so inflamed. So inflammation, bloating, irregular bowel movements, foul smelling gas, weird noises going on. Do you have any of that? That's a sign. So that's the why behind water. It's not, hey, Marianne, Megan, Michelle, Jerry. It's not Mr. Ace. It's not Wendy. Drink water. It's drink water. This is why. And when you choose why not to, this is the behind of what's going to happen. This is the consequence. So if you're more inspired to drink water now, I want you to be real. I want you to drop a 1 in the comments. Because when I heard that, it made more sense. Yeah, you can put lemon, you can put limes, you can do blackberries, raspberries, strawberries. So what's one thing today for water that you're going to implement for me? One thing. Have it be 1. I didn't know all of this information. So if you're like, oh, this girl's just perfect, I didn't know any of this. You have to go back to envisioning me at 180 pounds. You have to go back at envisioning me being on the struggle bus. But I was positive and I was coachable and I was willing to grow. And I was willing to be the person that in the car, instead of listening to rap music, I put on these Audible books and I listened and I implemented. So that's water, okay? Number 2, we're going to talk about protein, your protein intake. The body is even more made up of protein than it is water. Wow. Okay, we burn 30% more calories eating protein. So let's just start with the why behind protein. Like, why? 30% more calories, literally. Okay, number two, it's how the body actually goes through feelings of fullness and satiety. I literally took and got I have a tester where I can poke my finger, check my glucose levels. And your glucose levels when you're deficit in protein, guys, are literally through the roof. And when they're through the roof, you have high cortisol. When you have high cortisol, your body just takes your food and stores it as fat. I don't care if it's 600 calories, 500 calories. That's why people who are under eating are so large, right? You might have to force yourself to start eating again. You might have to. So it's how the body goes through the feelings of fullness and satiety. You will not feel full if you're deficit in protein. You will have constant food noise. You will have cravings for sugar and salt like a monster. It's what happens. It's what's happening in our children. Like even Isabella, all her friends, it's insane that none of their foods have protein in them. None. All of our foods have additives. In the United States, we can have toxins, dyes, and carcinogens in the foods that we're consuming. Again, get the app Yucca, Y-U-K-A, and you'll see that. The FDA does not care. So when we put all these processed foods in our body and we're putting them all in our kids, and this is happening to my child as well, I'm not saying I have some type of different system, guess what's happening? Insulin, glucose, everything's whacked out, food's coming in, stored as fat because of what's in our foods. Fillers. Our body doesn't know what those are. So for protein, the reason the body goes through the feelings of fullness and satiety, you burn 30% more calories, and it improves your muscle tone. So fibromyalgia, decrease in women. Osteoporosis, decrease in women. So if you're like, I don't care about my muscle, you should though. It's going to prevent falling. It's going to prevent you from breaking bones. So all of those things are the reason behind protein. It's not just, hey, eat protein to lose weight. It's also eat protein to also maintain your current weight. You can't, my sister just called me my twin and she's like, I just really want to have a butt like you. And I'm like, Heather, you don't eat enough. Heather, you don't eat enough protein. I eat enough protein. I track it. I don't drive my car around every single day without a gas gauge. Why the heck would I drive my body around? Right? You want to go buy, what kind of car do you want to have? Oh, I want a Bentley. It's like, okay, but you want to drive your car around like it's a Saturn that's from 1942. I'm not doing that anymore. I was the girl who cried wolf and I'm not tracking my food and I have an addicted personality. Whatever, Michelle. Get out of your own freaking head. You're tracking your food because what you track is what you measure. If you're deficit in protein, you're going to put weight on. And if you're deficit in protein, you're going to lose it. Like, there you go. You're going to eat sugar. You're going to have cravings. So get out of your own way. It's a freaking app. It takes 4 seconds to enter the food in. Done. At the end of the day, where am I at? Awesome. Okay? Just like a bank account. Just like a car. I get in my car, oh, my gas gauge is on, I need to get gas. Right? So we have to change our perspective around protein, water, and fiber. And that's something that we're not doing. We're fighting against it. So with protein, I'm going to teach you a hack. Anyone who drops the word hack in the comments, which I highly recommend you do, is going to get a hack where you literally, right now, can walk into any store. You could be at an airport, you could be at the gym, you could be at a grocery store. If you see 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 different cottage cheese laid up here, 10 Greek yogurt, you will know exactly which one to buy. Exactly. If you drop the word hack. Every single person will get this. You will never, ever, if you don't know this hack, you will never, ever, ever forget me. I promise you that. It is the best hack I have ever in my entire life of learning ever had in my back pocket. So let me share with you what it is that you're going to do. I see Cheryl wants it. I see Karen. I see Pancake. I see Diane. I see Dorothy. I see Stacy. Are you ready for this hack? I don't know if you really are, because it's literally going to make protein so simple. I don't know if you're ready for that simplicity. So what you're going to do is any market you go to, anywhere, I need you to please listen. The only thing I ever need you to do, and I cannot move on to the next step. I cannot move on to the next step unless you respond. So here we go. Can you see calories at the top in huge bold? Can you see calories in bold? I need you to tell me if you can see calories in bold. Can you see calories with a number? Can you see calories with a number? Calories on a label will always be in the same spot. It'll always be in bold. This is not a puzzle. This is not a, okay, I gotta look. It's simplicity. We make this so much more harder. Okay, we see it? Okay, so now I want you to cover the last number of calories. Always. Rule 1, go to calories. In big bold. Boom. Rule 2, cover the last number of calories. So let me cover the last number of calories. What do you see? Rule number 2, cover the last number of calories. Now what are you left with? Please tell me in the comments. Cover the last number of calories. What are you left with? What are you left with? That's rule number 2. Cover the last number of calories. What are you left with? Seven. Christine, I love you. 7. The number you're left with is how many grams of protein this should have, period, minimum. Go to protein, which will always be in big bold at the bottom. You can see the P, it's kind of blurry. Always going to be in big bold toward the bottom. Always going to be in big bold toward the bottom. Always in big bold toward the bottom. There's 13. Is 13 greater than 7? Woo! The first time I ever did this, that was not the case. But now I want to just peek at my ingredients. Okay. First thing is milk, which the first ingredient listed on any ingredient list, anything, the first one listed is what you find the most of. So if you're looking at it and you see sugar, cornstarch, no. That's why I have yucca. This tells me all the crap that I was using that has dyes and toxins and carcinogens. So I'm going to scan this yogurt. It's got a good bang. Excellent. 78% tells me everything, right? The other junk I was getting, excellent. Okay? That's not the case with many yogurts. Yes, Pam, it's recording. Drop a 1 in the comments if you didn't just learn something new. If you did learn something new, a 1. Because now you have an app that's going to help you live a longer life. I want you to do it with your deodorant. Ooh, you're like, yeah, I want to smell so good for my man. And you're like, dude, you just infused everywhere in your body, seeping in it is all of this junk for your man. Okay? So I want you to start scanning it. I want you to start looking at the ingredient list and being like, okay, this has 700 ingredients. No thanks. My frickin' peanut butter. My peanut butter. When I sat down and I hired someone and I'm like, oh, I don't eat sugar. I can't lose weight. Nope, I don't eat processed foods. I can't lose weight. Hey, Michelle, the first ingredient in your frickin' peanut butter is sugar. That's what you find the most of. How often do you eat this? Reality check. You might literally think that you're doing all the right things, but little do you even realize that there's sugar is the first ingredient listed. Did you know that? Go look at your peanut butter. There should be one thing, peanuts. The number one thing in my ingredient in coffee was pesticides, processed food. Michelle, you eat processed food first thing every morning. Michelle, for breakfast, you're eating every day sugar. I didn't know. That's why I have the breakfast show, because I want to help empower, educate, and sometimes entertain you to know that you deserve to know. Because this world has a lot of noise. And I want you to have the why behind it. I want you to come back to the breakfast show. I want you to be a part of this community where we are going to biohack our bodies so far advanced into the future that literally we are going to live to be 120 years old. Drop a heart in the comments. Amen. You're not even going to care because you're going to feel so good. You're going to have energy. You're not going to be walking around all brittle with your back curled over. You're going to show up and feel like $1,000,000. If you just learned something new, drop a 1 in the comments. If you need another example of the hack, drop hack in the comments. So be aware. You have that app. Wake up and within 90 minutes, the first reason I know if a woman's in cortisol, if she has high cortisol, drop a heart if you're in menopause. I know the second she wakes up, do you know what the second you should do when you wake up? You take water, You take collagen, within 90 minutes, you force yourself to eat, period. You force yourself to eat. Delete the last number of calories, okay? If not, you find something. I forced myself to eat because I wasn't hungry. If you're not hungry within 90 minutes, I know the women I'm working with, hey, your cortisol's through the freaking roof. This is the number one reason why you're not dropping weight right here. Here's the reason, okay? What collagen, she said? Type 2. Why? You stopped producing it at 20. You have 100% within your body. 100% collagen right now at 20 in you each year after you lose 1%. Okay? You lose 1%. So your hair, skin, nails, joints, muscles, wrinkles, skin's elasticity at 30 years old, you see it. You see it. I've very thrown so much away I thought was healthy. Crystal, love you. Love it. Okay? Type 2 collagen. No one tells us. There's type 1, type 2, type 3, type 4. Why are there so many freaking collagens? There's 5 types. Type 4 and 5 have to do with the gut. They're inside of us being reproduced. Type 1, 2, and 3, hair, skin, nails, joints, muscles, wrinkles, skin's elasticity. I'm one of the very few people that I know that dropped 30 pounds, had a C-section, and had my skin go back to its normal self because I listened to so many Audible books about collagen. Okay, guys, the first ingredient listed in anything you buy is what you find the most of. Go look at your collagen. Go look at the fillers. Mine, number 1 ingredient, type 2 collagen. It activates the type 1 and 3. I have all 3 working together the second I roll out of bed. Okay? I will never stop using the antioxidant, the Morosil from Italy. The Morosil antioxidant coming over from Italy is literally a fat burner that's in a 94% patent study. 12 weeks, any human being that uses this sees a dramatic decrease in body fat composition, body fat percentage, visceral fat in the belly area. 94% guaranteed. The 6% that didn't have the guarantee weren't consistent with the antioxidant. There's no caffeine. Okay? What's the recommendation? Well, you know me, I'm quite the junkie, and I do not ever give up until I find what I want, and I get what I want. Mine is a type 2 medical collagen. I'm not telling you the name because it constantly sells out because everyone goes and buys it. This is a type 2 collagen right here. First ingredient, type 2. Literally, the Morosil antioxidant from Italy for the first time is infused in this specific collagen. It literally has organic tremella mushroom, mimics hyaluronic acid. I was in a study, did not have to have fillers, okay, or 11s and 7s. Do you see the moisture in my face? And it has the fenugreek to support the gut lining. Every time I talk about it, it sells out, so I'm not telling you the name. Do your research, right? I'm kidding. If you want to meet the collagen expert, drop the word slim in the comments. I'll send you an 8-minute video. If you're gonna waste my time and not even press play on it, please don't drop the word slim. You want a bottle of it? You can get it for 30 days, money back guaranteed. Backed by science, proven through clinicals, third-party validation, and CLEAN. I'm worth the flipping $2.50 a day to have 4 supplements in one. It's usually $119. You get it today for $89. Lock in that price. You can get it for $79 today with an extra $10 off. You get 2 bottles, a duo set. You get coffee, pesticide-free, and nootropic blend-free, $65. You get 3 bottles. You get 30 off, you lock in that price, and you also get 100% a free bag of coffee. So drop slim with the star if you want that link. It is back in stock, and in the comments you can drop slim and I will send you a video that explains it better than I can. Okay, so whatever's in the comments will disappear. Here's what I need you to do. It's gonna disappear. So I need to lead you to this. And then we're going to talk about the third thing to help with weight loss, which is fiber. And I'm going to give you the why behind the fiber. So we're going to go right here. Instagram or Facebook message me the word slim. I'll share with you the video that explains the 4-in-1 supplement. It is medical grade, backed by science, through clinicals, third-party validation. Until Saturday at midnight, you can go to thebreakfastshow.net in your web browser. Okay, in your web browser, first of all, there's a free protein guide for you. If you go here, it's the guide that helped me drop 30 pounds in 5 months, and it's not my guide. Thank goodness I found it. That's there for you this morning. So thebreakfastshow.net, you will see there, you will not miss it. It says FREE protein guide, okay? At thebreakfastshow.net, there is an LINK that says Nueva. again, until Sunday at, well, I guess just to say Saturday at 11:59 p.m. Mountain, you will see that if you get the duo pack of Slim, you save $30. The trio pack, you save $40, which is a 3-pack, and you get the coffee for free, F-R-E-E, it's automatically added, okay? When you check out, you have to hit thebreakfastshow.net, New Wava, gift wallet and credit card. At checkout, it's gonna make you hit the form of payment, credit card and gift wallet. You have $10 in there. You get the viral gold spoon for absolutely F-R-E-E until Saturday at 11:59 if you get 2 or 3 bottles. So I highly recommend a duo or trio, considering that patent study on this collagen is 94% of the users who use it for 12 weeks. I will be alerted the second you purchase, and I will be voice noting you. Why? You guys, if you were to call in right now to New Wava because their products are constantly in and out of stock because of the engineers, I'm telling you right now that you'd be online for an hour. I voice note you today and I'm like, hey, Mary, Lisa, what's up? It's Michelle. Can you even believe you're talking to me right now on my cell phone? I'm going to help you reach your health and wellness goals. And if you need anything in the interim, you text me. I've got an elite customer service rep that's at my fingertips. I've got you. So I've got you. You'll never find this on a billboard, in a commercial, or in a store. And I'm telling you right now that there is not one thing out there after listening to 40 plus Audible books that compares to what is called Snow Slim. So the third thing is your fiber intake. Can you tell me in the comments how many grams of fiber each and every day that you need in order to not only lose weight, but to also maintain current weight loss efforts? Can you tell me that in the comments? And if you even say IDK, I'm going to tell you. See, I paid someone thousands of dollars to share this information with me, and as long as you engage in the comments, I'm going to give you so much for free. But you've got to engage, because when you engage, you're actually actively listening. I want this to stick. KK Dolphin is down from 285, you guys, to 150, 180 because she comes on and she implements, okay? 25 grams of fiber. 25 grams of fiber is the answer. If you want the best, easiest way to get 25 grams, drop in the comments 25. Because I used to be like, gosh, that's hard. Now I eat 3 things, done. Got all my fiber in. But why fiber for weight loss? Why fiber is like literally the best holistic cleanse to your intestinal tract that you could ever do. Ever. It is so thick. There's 2 types of fiber. There's an insoluble and there's a soluble. And it reminds me of blowing up like a puffer fish, okay? So it goes into the intestinal tract and it swells. It's one of the thickest elements that can actually swell through the intestinal tract, right? Other things get bit up into particles. With the saliva mixed together, it starts to kind of dilute it. This swells. And as it swells, the outer banks turn into a leach. So as it makes its way through, hopefully you have half your weight in ounces of water so it can push. Hopefully you're getting 7,500 steps so it can push, right? And it cleanses and detoxes the intestinal tract. Well, now you have no toxins, no bacteria, no inflammation, no bloating, no irregular bowel movements, no foul smelling gas, and no weird noises going on, okay? Literally. So that's why. You know that people have mold in their body. I will tell you something. I had breast implants for 10 years. I had them taken out and there was mold inside of them. Mold. Mold. So if you want to be like, this girl's nuts, I'm telling you right now, like literally. And I was very sick. Why did I get them taken out? Very ill. And I talked to 50 new people a day on social media, and someone else was telling me how sick she got, and I'm like, wow, I never considered that. So be very careful. There is. So fiber is important. So 2 tablespoons of chia seeds, 10 grams of fiber. 2 tablespoons of chia seeds. What can we add chia seeds to have fun? Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, right? Greek yogurt, cottage cheese. What else can you add them to? Protein shakes, protein ice cream. Okay, 2 tablespoons, 10 grams. Okay, 1 cup of any berry. Blackberries, blueberries, raspberries, strawberries. You now have 8 grams. You're at 18. Okay, and then your cup of broccoli has 4. So 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay? I just do leafy greens, spinach, or broccoli. I want it low on glycemic. I want it low calorie. I like Sauvignon Blanc way too much. Okay? But when you get the proper fiber, bone broth, yeah. Carbo, not bread. I get this right here. Literally, do you know how easy it is? I could put 2 pieces of this in the microwave right now, 40 calories for one. There's 15 grams of fiber. You guys, I can have 2 pieces of bread for 30 grams of fiber for 80 calories. Are you gonna go do your homework? Drop a 1 if you're coming back to the breakfast show because you can't even believe how much you're learning. How about the Rojo bagel? That's not gluten-free, this is. Where are you gonna find it? I got a little tip for you. This is why you come to the breakfast show. If you go to Instacart right now, download the free app and search Carbo Nut, it'll tell you where you can find it. It'll tell you what stores it's at. That's how. The Rojo bagel. You can go to Amazon. You can search Carbo Nut bread. There you go. There's your fiber. There's your fiber. There you go. Now you're like, oh my gosh, Michelle, I just love you. Carbo Nut. Carb-O Nut. That's what it's called. Okay? So, that's why fiber. I need to ask you a serious question now. Hero bread is amazing too. Yes, it is. Thank you for sharing, Kit. Hero bread is amazing and it's in a lot of places. You can get it at Target and stuff. I need to ask you a real question. I'm on 3 devices right now. I need you to be real. If you can see my eyeballs, drop a 1. Do you want to speed up the process to weight loss? Do you want to help with the cravings for sugar and salt and food noise? Do you want to have good energy and not feel like dog poop? I'm asking you. I'm not here to beg, sell, or convince you. I'm asking you something. I tried to lose weight for 11 months. I was unsuccessful. Now, after doing these 3 things that I just shared with you for FREE, I dropped 30 pounds in 5 months. I will tell you that when you lose weight, you will be very sleepy. You will have cravings for sugar and salt and food noise. And you will also have a slower process. Do you want to biohack your body, which is like biohacking your vehicle to run off of energy instead of running off of gas fumes? I need you to write this down. There's 2 things I want you to get. Write this down. Okay? One is SLUPPP32. SLUPPP32. It's a short chain amino acid. It's a peptide found within you. The other is 5-amino-1-MQ. If you can relate to any of my story, you need to do a 99.9% metabolic reset. You're infested all over your body with short chain amino acids, which are peptides. They remind me of Lego sets. The Legos link, right? That's exactly what's going on in your body. And those things are amazing because they're what send cells messages. And the cells that send messages to insulin to take your food and use it as energy, which feels so good, or store it as future energy, feels so good, are called SLOOP and 5-amino-1. And a lot of us have stopped responding. The Wi-Fi signal has come undone. Kit, that's correct. The Wi-Fi signal's been lost. Why? Processed foods, we talked about sugar intake. So people are doing GLP shots. It's tricking their brain. You are tricking your brain with the GLP shot. Just stop with the doctor today and ask them for the shot insert. Just go to ChatGPT or Google exactly what's in the shot insert. You're tricking your brain. You're putting a bandage on, and 6 years from now, 6 months from now, whenever it is you get off, you've tricked your body. This is a mimicking effect because peptides are found in your body. But when you go to purchase, I've had just this week, you guys, it's only Wednesday, I've had 4 people come to me who sent me a bottle that they purchased that had pesticides inside of it, random ingredients I couldn't even pronounce, for companies that make something that cost them maybe $10 and sell it for $100. When I tell you that the first ingredient listed in anything you purchase is what you find the most of, I need you to not take that lightly. If you see right here, let me just give you an example. On the back of this, right here, you will see, okay? Ingredients is only 5-amino-1-MQ, only SLOOP 332. Period, end of discussion. 5-amino-1-MQ, SLOOP. You're not going to find that anywhere else without it having junk inside of it. It's nowhere to be found. This is first time to the marketplace. It's a micro bead. It's a microbead peptide that mimics the exact ones found in your body. It is a medical grade weight loss peptide right here called Body. There's a video that explains from the expert this Body peptide. If you drop in the comments the word Body, don't waste my time unless you're gonna watch the 8-minute video. I'll send it to you. I take it right before my first meal, 30 minutes before. That's it. I take it for 2 months on, I get off of it for 1 month. It's a peptide you cycle. Once you reach your goal, you stay off of it. As long as your processed foods and your regular foods are higher than processed foods and sugar, which you just learned a ton about the first ingredients listed, and it comes with a guide to be like, hey, if you have sugar in your peanut butter, get this peanut butter. You're gonna maintain your weight loss efforts. Do you want me to? I can walk up to all these girls inside of the mall. Your cells have stopped responding to insulin. You're taking all your food and storing it as fat. That's what she did, got on Body. Look, in 2 weeks, her reaction. Your food is storing all your food as fat. Your insulin and cells have stopped responding. Ma'am, your food has been, you guys, it's common sense. You get on this medical grade weight loss peptide, it's 2 peptides in 1. So you're not getting 1 peptide. You are getting 2 peptides in 1 medical grade. It usually is $219. You get it for $179 today. You lock in the price at $189 for a full month supply. You're gonna go get the one that has a filler that's gonna cost you $99 because you're gonna say that's affordable. Then you're gonna have no results and realize, oh, it has fillers and junk in it, just like the fiber supplement that has 20 different types of things in it that you should never have anything besides fiber. Now you're gonna come back and get the right thing, and now it just costs you that much more because you tried to beat around the bush. You can get it, Marissa, 30 days money back guaranteed right now. It's back in stock if you drop Body with the star. That is correct. You lock in that price at $189. You get it today until Saturday at midnight for $179. Full month supply, both peptides in 1 formula. You'll never find that, ever. I'm passionate because there are so many people out there trying to buy their collagen from frickin' TJ Maxx and Home Goods, and they have no clue that they're doing nothing good for their body. If anything, they're doing more harm. Mio Crystal Light, drinking more water, more harm. So whatever you put in the comments, yes, you can take it while on a GLP-1. I've got tons of them, and I have an exact message that I can send you in regards to that. Right here, you're gonna message me on Instagram Messenger. If you go to my page, it says reach out, click that button, message me. Facebook, you can message me. I'll send you the video from the expert. If this is a good fit, awesome. Potentially we can work together. If it's not a good fit, maybe I can point you in a different direction. If you go to thebreakfastshow.net, that will go in your web browser, okay? Thebreakfastshow.net. You will go to the first link that says New Wava, New Wava, New Wava, okay? When you see New Wava, you'll see Body. I highly recommend a signature set. It's a 4-month supply. You're gonna see 3 bottles of Body. You have all of January, you take it. All of February, we cycle off 1 month. March, we're not on it. You have April. You don't purchase till May. With the signature set today, you get a free bottle of Slim, my belly fat blasting liquid collagen 4-in-1, that's an $89 value, and a bag of pesticide-free nootropic mushroom coffee, that's $65 value for FREE in a signature set. So you're getting $175 worth of free products, and you're also getting a 4-month supply of Body with Nitro for free, and out the door it's $550 divided by 4 payments. No brainer, right? The second you purchase, that promo ends Saturday night at midnight. The free Slim, the free coffee, the free Nitro in that signature set ends, yes. When you check out, you hit credit card, gift, wallet. There's an extra $10 in there for you until Saturday at midnight. I can't even believe this promotion. I can't even believe it with my own eyeballs, let alone my own ears when I heard it. It was a depression session when I reached out to some of these people who told me they couldn't afford it, but then they got the payment plan. Who wants $500 worth of free products right now? Drop a 1. I need you to hear $500 worth of free products. I am doing, that just started, a giveaway. I am on the 10th of February, me live. I'm going live, okay? And I'm gonna be live and I'm gonna take someone's name out of a jar. Just like this. This is where the magic happens. There's some names in here. Not many, because it just started, okay? There's some names that go in the hole. I'm going to be live religiously, and I'm going to show you the winner. $500 worth of whatever you want product-wise. Whatever you want. Whatever you want. Shipped to you. One ticket, guys, for the raffle, for the giveaway, is $5. 10 tickets for only $30. Why? All proceeds are going to Cheer Fundraiser. An annual Cheer fundraiser where if Bella cannot raise in a fundraiser, and I'm not cheating the system, she cannot go to Worlds for a bid in her cheer. She's doing candy, bars, and she's doing little Pizza Hut things. She said, Mom, why can't you help me? You do giveaways, sometimes give away things for free for people to put up a post for you. I said, fine, I'll do it. So if you're willing to support Isabella and get a raffle ticket for $5 or 10 for $30 or as many as you would like, I need to get rid of these. Please in the comments drop the word raffle. I will physically send you a video of me dancing, writing your name on it, wishing you luck, and putting it into the jar. The winner will be pulled on the February 10th. And thank you in advance. She's 11, and she's on cheer. She tumbles and practices 6 days a week, and she also is an altar server. So it's going to a good cause. Okay? So that's for the body peptide. Helpful or helpful? Tell me in the comments section. Okay, Pam, I love you. CM, I love you. Look at all of these generous people. Please message me when I send you a message personally. That's why I'm taking a picture. Sue, thank you. She is a beautiful girl. Yes, she is. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. I will be reaching out via text. I can do Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, or Zelle. And I'm very excited to see who's going to win $500. Woo! Okay, so going back to those three things. If you didn't get the free protein guide, the guide that helped me in many ways, not my guide, but I will give it to you. Stacy, you're amazing. Thank you so much. Drop that FREE, okay? I'm going to send it to you. So you're going to have that protein guide, half of your weight in ounces of water each and every day, okay? Right now, set a 90-minute timer. You're better off every 90 minutes getting the metabolism back to cranking it out again versus just chugging it in the evening, okay? Fiber, 25 grams. Guys, you can get the Carbonut or the Rojo. Write down Rojo. Okay, Carbonut or Hero Bread. Look at the fiber. We need 25 grams total. We don't want to go above and like crazy because we want to make sure we're getting proper protein, right? For the free protein guide, you are going to run right here to thebreakfastshow.net. You'll see New Wave. New Wave. When you go here, thebreakfastshow.net. Free protein guide, mid-page, free protein guide. Okay? Yes. In the signature set, she's asking about nitro. That is hydrogen water. Don't get your hydrogen water from TJ Maxx. Go do yourself a favor today. You already got the Audible book, right? The Obesity Fix, Who Changed My Life. Go follow Gary Brecka. He talks all about hydrogen water. Do you guys know you have this thing in your body that pumps the blood vessels through your body? It's called nitric oxide. Do you know how a woman goes in and she can literally get dilated? It's called Pitocin. Did you know that you can dilate your blood vessels? Did you know that you can dilate your eyeballs? So I highly recommend dilating your blood vessels 10 hours a day, 10 times. Because the more blood that you can get flowing to every area in your body, okay, your performance, your recovery, your brain fog, your fatigue, your headaches, your blood pressure, will all change dramatically. You will actually feel it immediately. It's the only thing that you will have an immediate effect with. Drop the word nitro in the comments. I'll introduce you to the nitro expert, CLEA, proven through science, proven through clinicals, third-party validation. It's a crystal lit packet for the best absorption that you can find anywhere out there. Better than a tablet. I'm on it right now. I mix this with water, never ice, because it's hydrogen. Hydrogen's not found within the body. Hydrogen and nitric oxide have a chemical reaction where they mate, and it dilates 10 hours, 10 times. Turns bright yellow, you drink it. This is my black cherry. I have lemon, lime, or grape in stock. If you drop nitro in the comments, I'll send you that video. If you want to get a pack, you can. Drop nitro with a star, 30 days money back guaranteed. In my signature set, that comes with the free bottle of Slim and the free bag of pesticide-free coffee, it comes with the nitro as well. And that's till Saturday at midnight. Okay, so whatever you put in the comments, again, it's going to disappear. I just need you to send me a quick note on Instagram Messenger. Michelle Churchill Fit with 3 T's. You'll see a reach out button, click it. I'm inviting you into my messages right now, or Facebook. And if you want to get it, you can go to thebreakfastshow.net. You won't miss it. It's under New Wava, okay? You need to try it for 15 days. If you hate it, you text me. You'll have my number today. I'll be voice noting you. Give it shipping money to you. You ship it back, okay? You ship it back. Cheryl, so you're biohacking the body during weight loss for one thing. Speed up the process, less cravings for sugar and salt, food noise, and then also fatigue. One thing that I'll never stop using is what I said to you, and that's the collagen, because your body stops producing it. Okay? The mushroom coffee by itself aid weight loss. Yes, because of the pesticide-free effect. 9 out of 10 times, coffees have what is called pesticides inside of it, which goes in as a processed food. Cheryl, I talked about in the beginning, you don't have to do any supplements. Did you get the 3 things that I talked about prior to supplements? Nootropic blend. So it's got L-theanine. It's a Colombian brew from Sicily, which is in Italy. It's pesticide-free. It has Ceylon cinnamon inside of it. Did you know regular cinnamon actually elevates kidney levels? I've listened to 40 plus Audible books, so I have a lot of information, and I share it, so I've kind of like really remembered it well. And it has cordyceps mushroom and lion's mane, Ceylon cinnamon, and L-theanine. It is the best coffee I have ever in my entire life drank, and I'm not just saying that because it's what I drink. You can drop the word coffee in the comments, and I can share a video that explains this nootropic, no crash clarity coffee, or you can actually get it for free till Saturday night in any of my Duo collagen sets. So a 2-pack or a 3-pack, you get it for free, $65 value. It's also inside of my signature set. You get this for free and the coffee for free until Saturday. So if you would like that, you can drop coffee with a star. I recommend the video to see the science and clinicals around it. Most people do drop weight, usually because you're taking the pesticides out. It's a scoop inside of a very hot glass of water. Okay, so just send me a direct message again. I'm more than happy to share all of those tools with you. If you go to thebreakfastshow.net, again, you're gonna see the promo. It's ending Saturday at midnight. If you do purchase from New Wava, which is the link under thebreakfastshow.net, I want you to know that you have to hit credit card and gift wallet at checkout. You also have $10 sitting in there for free until Saturday at midnight. Again, I will be alerted. If you did not know, you get $50 off a rebate with the signature set if you become a social retailer. Do not become a social retailer if you're not positive and coachable. I'm literally gonna get off and give this picture right here, just like this, pointed down to 225 people who have partnered with me, and they're gonna put it on their stories, and while they're working their career, literally, they're gonna have people reaching out being like, what is that? It's curiosity and attraction marketing. Do you see how it's a passion through health and wellness? It's not a, hey, this is, I'm a billboard for a company. Oh, yuck. And it's having a passion for health and wellness, and then having a passion for helping people. All you have to be able to say is, if I share a video that explains the science behind this better than I can, would you watch it? They're gonna say yes. You earn up to 40% commission. Yes. So like my friend Ashley, who's on right now, she's at 20,000 for the month. She gets 40% commission on that. And she started doing this because she has 3 kids. She started doing this because she was staying home and wanted to help contribute financially. You tell me anyone who's making 6 figures annually, helping people get started on products without having to recruit people. That's what typical people do. That's typical companies. I looked into 176. So if you do like money and you don't realize what you're saying no to, I highly recommend in the comments dropping video, because you can partner with me for free. You will never in the entire world find a leader that will lead you the way that I do. I'm like the #1 leader expert in the industry of social retail. #1 on every single leaderboard. I literally have my leadership now, my phone number, my system, my boards, my scripts. All you have to be able to do is copy and paste, no spamming, no recruiting anyone. Positive, coachable, willing to grow. I don't care about your following. 8 years ago, I did not come out of my mom's womb. When I got started with the social media, my background was HR, cleaning houses, and also a hairstylist in my basement. I was a single mom with 60 grand in debt at 180 pounds. And I was on food stamps and I was on Medicaid, and there was a point where I was sleeping on 2 mattresses stacked on top of each other. And if I didn't decide to change my life, I don't really know what would have happened. So I did this on the side of all 3 of my jobs of being a single mom. And fast forward, I'm not only excited that here I am now, a life by design, but I've helped so many people like you who are like, I want more money, or I want FU money, or I want to travel more, or I want to go part-time, or I want to get out of debt, or I want to have fun with my partner. And now they are thriving. So if you're positive, coachable, willing to grow, and you can get rid of your freaking excuses at the door, I want you to drop video in the comments because I'm going to send it to you, and we potentially are going to partner together. I am looking for A players. I want people to have FU money. I want to empower people to dream big. So you don't have to come in and make a lot of money. If you want 500, I will never be aggressive with you. I will meet you where you're at. But if you're negative, you have excuses. I had no time. I found it. You can do this in 5 hours a week. I did it 10 minutes in the morning. I got my butt out of bed 10 minutes earlier because I didn't have the time. I went to bed 10 minutes later. My lunch break, I went in my car. There's a system around it, and this is where the world is shifting. You will never find these products on a billboard. Ooh, look at these people dropping video. Melanie Walters is on right now, if you can see. She is a director and travels the world. Last month you did what? You made an extra $3,000 with your little side hustle business. Love it. Okay, so video, Pam, I've got you as well. I will be reaching out directly to share it with you. Where there is a will, there is a way. Anything is teachable. Anything is teachable. And I'm positive, teachable, and ready to start. Cheryl, I love it. She's ready. Okay? I don't want to hear, if you don't have time, when's that ever going to get better? You have a solution, whether you want to believe it or not, dangling in front of your face right now to help you have more time in your future. Is it going to be a short-term sacrifice for a future gain? Everything is. Everything is. So yes, it will be. But you know what? It's freaking worth it because I take my child to school. I put my child in a private school. I pick her up. I'm on the sidelines at cheer. I wouldn't be here today if I didn't make that decision 8 years ago. So if you're hungry and you're inspired and you're turned up and turned on right now, you should be typing the word video. And I was in a previous company. And the previous company, I'm not going to bash, it sucked. So if you don't have a system, you don't have a leader, and you don't have products, those 3 things together, it's time to have a discussion about that as well. Because you're not supposed to marry Mr. Right the first date, right? My previous company was binary. I did not want to have people underneath me. I did not want to recruit. I did not want to be a leader. This, you do not have to recruit. You do not have to lead. You make up to 40% commission, whether you have 0 people underneath you or 100 people underneath you. Just for clarity. Just for clarity. Okay? Drop video in the comments. I'll take a picture. I'll send it to you. If you didn't get your raffle ticket, $5 for one. You get 10 of them for 30. You get a chance to win $500 worth of product credits. The drawing is taking place on February 10th, live right here. All proceeds are going to Cheer, a fundraiser for their team to go to Worlds. Okay? Pauline, I'm going to send you a message. Hit the follow button back so when I get in your inbox, I can actually message you. Okay. Got you. Anyone else? Okay, so get in my inbox. Any questions? My messages are always open, guys. I'll be at my desk for about the next hour or so. Extremely busy with this promotion going on between now and Saturday evening, people wanting to get started. So if you have questions, gastric sleeve, cancer, thyroid, hyperthyroid, you guys, I work with all of those health conditions. IBS, gastric sleeve, I laugh when people tell me they haven't, I'm like, this is also, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to even help you. That's why I'm talking to you about your goals. But like if you're having stomach and digestive issues, there might be a solution to it. So like it's worth a conversation. So I want to see you in my inbox. I want to see you crush today. I want to see you come back to this live. I want to see you tomorrow morning between 8 and 9 a.m. Eastern. I freaking love you. I'm grateful for you. I had a blast with you. I hope you have the best Wednesday ever. Get out there and crush. I don't care what anyone says to you. You are unstoppable, and you have a fingerprint that not one person out there in this frickin' world has, and we need more queens in this world to help lift up and cheer each other on, and I want you to be a part of it. I love you. You'll find it, Pam, on my page. I think you're amazing, and I'll talk to you soon.